Well, as a college student or parent, you have the right to know what kinds of crimes are occurring on campus. The federal government requires schools to publish that information every year.
But 10 on Your Side dug into some of those reports and found one of our local universities drastically underreported crime statistics. Our Lex Gray joins us now with her investigation.
You might remember last month I investigated a rise in sexual assaults reported on Old Dominion University's campus. I checked around to see if that trend was happening on other campuses as well. What I found at Norfolk State University was shocking, and it led to this investigation.
For Howard and Connie Cleary, everything changed in 1986. That's when their daughter Jean was raped and murdered in her college dorm.
They were not aware of crime that was happening on their daughter's campus when she was killed.
Jean's parents pushed for change in her name, and now the Cleary Act requires schools to publish campus crime and safety information every year. Allison Kiss helps colleges comply with that law.
It's certainly important, and that's what the purpose of these reports are, so that we could be proactive and understand the environments that we're sending children into or going into.
At Norfolk State University, though, parents may not get an accurate picture of safety. That's because the university hasn't been correctly reporting some types of crimes. I was shocked to find 0 reports of sex crimes in 2016, and apparently, so is the police chief, Troy Covington.
But as soon as it was brought to our attention that, hey, you have 0 stats, and I was like, nah, I think they misread that. And so to go online and see it for myself is an eye-opener.
After I emailed NSU officials, the numbers published online changed.
That was the first thing we went and did, and so, okay, correct the data.
To stay in compliance with the Cleary Act, NSU also sent out an email to faculty, staff, and students alerting them to the issue. But this wasn't a one-time thing. I also found discrepancies in NSU's sexual assault reporting going back to at least 2014. There is some inaccuracy about what's being reported on campus.
Okay. I can't argue with your numbers and stuff, and so the only way I can do is promise to do a better job at fixing it.
The chief believes switching from a handwritten to automated system may have contributed to the problem, and that dispatchers and responding officers may need to communicate more when they close out reports.
We really have to take a strong internal look at how did we get this wrong.
If NSU doesn't get it right, they could be on the hook for hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines from the Department of Education. But Covington says they've made an effort to be transparent about the problem and fix it. And that might help the university avoid punishment.
Typically, we've seen if they ask for help and then they reach out to the Department of Education will help them through that process.
The day after our interview, the chief emailed that he called an emergency staff meeting.
This is what we will find out from from the 10 on Your Side investigation. And so this is what was wrong. And so now this is what needs to happen.
I also found out Covington put an aggressive summer training program together for officers to make sure this doesn't happen again.
If you're open and you tell people what you did wrong and then how you're correcting it, I think that's the best way to move forward.
The Department of Education won't say whether or not it's investigating Norfolk State. Covington says he already told the department about the issue and that he's not aware of any investigation. In October, NSU's next crime and safety report will be published. We'll be sure to follow up and let you know whether the chief's changes are enough to make that report accurate. I'm Lex Gray, 10 on Your Side.